And here we are. This is Mike Paradise along with my broadcast partner, Dave the Wave, and we're at the Steeltown Entertainment Complex for this edition of Universal Independent Wrestling. And Dave, we got some great matches today, buddy.
Another great hour on tap. As always, we'll see Hangman Harley Watkins take on Gentleman Jeff Collette. Reggie Royce will be here as well. Beach Boy Vinny will take on Rasta the Voodoo Man, plus an 8-man tag match. All that and much, much more when Universal Independent Wrestling continues.
As Universal Independent Wrestling returns to the Steeltown Entertainment Complex for Romp and Roll #2. Be there for all the exciting action as you'll see Max Thrasher the Bounty Hunter, Kirk Dredd, Axel Rotten, Neil the Power Superior, Dixie Devastation, the War Pig, the Golden Phoenix, the Surgeon, and many other stars of the UIW and over 20 big matches. It's the Steeltown Entertainment Complex, 2401 North Point Boulevard, exit 40 off the Baltimore Beltway. Tickets are $8 for adults, $5 for kids 13 and under. Get your tickets early. Seating is limited. Call the UIW hotline at 301-356-0907. For the best in independent wrestling, it's UIW, where the future of wrestling is now.
Welcome back to another action-packed edition of UIW Universal Independent Wrestling. Dave the Wave here along with Mike Paradise. Mike, I know you're excited. I'm psyched and ready.
Dave, this ought to be a great match. Hangman Harley Watkins and Gentleman Jeff Collette. And from what I understand, the gentleman that Jeff Collette uses is a misnomer in this case because he's far from being that.
Well, we'll see as Hangman Harley Watkins out of the Badlands of South Dakota makes his way to the ring.
Well, I don't think even if Jeff is a gentleman, Harley will let him be that way very long.
His opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, weighing in at 232 pounds, Gentleman Jeff Collette.
Harley Watkins.
All right, and here comes
Tough
Gentleman
task
Jeff.
ahead of him. Out of Knoxville, Tennessee, the gentleman, the Southern gentleman, Jeff Collette.
Well, Dave, I'll tell you, the South certainly is a hotbed for some of the great wrestlers that we've seen in all wrestling federations, and certainly the case holds true for the UIW also.
As always, some of the great young competitors in wrestling are here in the UIW, the future stars of tomorrow.
Right, and this is the first chance we've really had to see Jeff Collette. And I'm looking forward to see what's going on. Now, wait a minute, Dave.
Johnny Lawler, what is he doing at ringside? He's saying something to Harley Watkins. Wait a minute.
And
what's going?
And this is and Jeff
Harley's
Collette. He wants
outside the ring.
Jeff Collette wants to get to action here. Now, wait a minute.
Harley's taking his rope and his bandana. What did he say?
Listen, I don't know.
Wait a minute.
I don't know, David.
Harley's left the ringside area, and Johnny Lawler has gotten into the ring. Why?
Now he pushes Pee Wee out of the way.
Jeff Collette's ready for a match here.
And now he's talking to Jeff Collette.
Shaking his hand. I wish I could hear what they were
saying. Now, I don't
saying.
get this. Does he owe him money, Dave? What is it?
I wish they'd take care of business like that outside the ring. We were going to have a match here.
And there goes
Harley Watkins is gone.
Now, I don't get this at all. We were supposed to have a wrestling match here.
Him out of the ring. What the heck's going on?
Well, the crowd's stunned. They're absolutely silent. And Gentleman Jeff Collette walks off. Johnny Lawler's patting him on the back.
I'm going to try to find out what's going on. Folks, we'll be right back after this.
Attention wrestling fans, here's your chance to add all the great UIW action to your home video library. Universal Independent Wrestling is now available on video cassette. Each action-packed tape contains one exciting hour of UIW matches and interviews as seen on TV, all for the incredibly low price of $14.95. Just send $2 in a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address on your screen to receive your catalog of all the great UIW action now available to you. Saturday, August 17th at 2 p.m. as Universal Independent Wrestling returns to the Steeltown Entertainment Complex for Romp and Roll number 2. Be there for all the exciting action as you'll see Max Thrasher the Bounty Hunter, Kirk Dredd, Axel Rotten, Neil the Power Superior, Dixie Devastation, the War Pig, the Golden Phoenix, the Surgeon, and many other stars of the UIW in over 20 big matches. It's the Steeltown Entertainment Complex, 2401 North Point Boulevard, exit 40 off the Baltimore Beltway. Tickets are $8 for adults, $5 for kids 13 and under. Get your tickets early. Seating is limited. Call the UIW hotline at 301-356-0907. For the best in independent wrestling, it's UIW, where the future of wrestling is now.
Dave the Wave, here we are back at the Steeltown Entertainment Complex.
I still don't know what happened.
David,
that
I'm
last. There was
confused too.
I can't even say it was a match. Johnny Lawler came out. Him and Jeff Colette walked off together.
Well, I'll tell you,
Who knows?
the powers of persuasion there.
Who knows?
He managed to get both wrestlers out of the ring. The ring announcer, we go to the judges, and the best they can tell us, no contest, no match. So, David, we're going to have to do a little bit of homework on that one and see if we can let the fans know what's going on. But in the meantime, we've got this match. And we've got the insatiable Adrian Hall.
This is him. This is Ken Martin right here.
Right?
Here he comes.
I understand this guy's quite a story, Dave.
Greenwich Village. And you know what kind of people walk the streets at night in Greenwich Village.
And
look at this guy.
He's
Flower
throwing
tights,
flowers.
makeup on his face.
And I'm sure, oh my. And for sure, lovely pastel print tights as he hops into the ring. And what is this? We've got a little fashion show here first.
Big smile on the face of insatiable Adrian Hall.
Well, I wonder if Ken Martin knows what to make of this, because I sure didn't. No, he doesn't.
Ken Martin was too anxious to shake the hand. Perhaps Adrian wanted a kiss. Adrian opening up with a quick arm drag.
Oh,
bowing and curtsying.
There we go,
as
he blows the fans a kiss.
With his pastel flowered tights. Collar and elbow lock up once again. Adrian, another arm drag. Quick. Once again bowing.
Well,
Ken Martin.
I wonder, are we going to expect this after every wrestling move, Dave?
I hope not.
I hope not either.
Locking up once again, Adrian Hall backing him into the ropes. Ken Martin turning it around. Oh, Adrian Hall opening up. Oh, Ken Martin almost dumped him over the top rope with a clothesline.
As it gets hung up in the ropes there.
Suplex, took him over hard. Ken Martin, forearm to the neck of insatiable Adrian Hall. Oh, Adrian with a kick to the midsection, elbow to the top of the head. Oh, wait a minute. He's grabbing him under the crotch area, picking him up. Oh, dropped the groin area right on the shoulder. That cannot be legal.
No, it can't be. I've never seen a move like that, Dave. And here we go, looks like another suplex.
Brainbuster. Brainbuster suplex dropped him right on his neck. Well,
I don't know. David, this has been a show that's been confusing. I'm not sure exactly what transpired.
Stinging chop by Adrian Hall. Knee drop. Adrian going up perhaps to the top rope. High risk maneuver. He's got 5 to get down. Setting him up. Driving his knee right into the back. Oh, drove his knee right onto the top of Ken Martin's head, down into the canvas. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
That's it, Dave.
Your winner, insatiable Adrian
Hall. Unusual match.
Insatiable Adrian Hall.
Wait a minute.
All right, now this is something I heard about, Dave, and I can't believe this, fans. This guy actually applies makeup to the opponent that's lost to him. Just an extremely unusual after-match ritual that he seems to have. All right, and there goes insatiable Adrian Hall as he jumps out of the ring. And I don't think Kenny Martin still knows what happened. I think he's still confused about the whole thing. All right, and we're going to go to commercial, and we'll be back with more wrestling after this.
The date is set, Saturday, August 17th at 2 p.m. as Universal Independent Wrestling returns to the Steeltown Entertainment Complex for Romp and Roll number 2. Be there for all the exciting action as you'll see Max Thrasher the Bounty Hunter, Kirk Dredd, Axel Rotten, Neil the Power Superior, Dixie Devastation, the War Pig, the Golden Phoenix, the Surgeon, and many other stars of the UIW in over 20 big matches. It's the Steeltown Entertainment Complex, 2401 North Point Boulevard, exit 40 off the Baltimore Beltway. Tickets are $8 for adults, $5 for kids 13 and under. Get your tickets early. Seating is limited. Call the UIW hotline at 301-356-0907. For the best in independent wrestling, it's UIW, where the future of wrestling is now.
All right, folks, Dave the Wave here, along with one of the most popular wrestlers here in the UIW, the Wild Thing, AJ Fritzoid. AJ, with these great people behind you, there's only one place you can go, that's straight to the top.
First of all, I'm not out here to get any cheers from any of these stupid idiots out here. I'm just out here to make one point clear. From now on, I do things my way and my way only. And one of my new ways is, don't you ever call me out here unless you got a good reason.
I just thought you'd want to talk to the people at home. Folks, I don't know what to say. A sudden abrupt attitude change in AJ Fritzoid, to say the least. Dave the Wave here, along with Mike Paradise, back with more UIW action. Mike, I'm still baffled at AJ Fritzoid's attitude. That interview, usually he comes out, he embraces the fans.
Dave, all I can tell you
He
is
came out with this hard look on his face, his hat tilted to the side, looked like a street punk.
it must be a full moon tonight. That's all I can tell you,
And then he starts
Dave.
mouthing off to the people, pointing at me, telling me, how dare I call him out. I figured he'd want to come out and, you know.
That's the last thing I expected from AJ Fritzoid, and I'm sure that's the last thing you expected.
Well,
now we've got
the guy's a friend of mine. I'll be honest with you. The guy's a friend of mine, and this really disappoints me.
And I mean, you know, it was certainly no problem asking him to come out, and when he did, he started popping off the way he did, Dave. Very unusual.
Meanwhile, tag team, wait a minute.
Here's a mystery.
Now I think I know why Johnny Lawler came out during Jeff Colette's match. It looks like we have a new member of Dixie Devastation.
It sure does, Dave. And it looks like it's
gentleman, Jeff Colette.
That's right. And
How could he stoop to team with Johnny Lawler?
Well,
I mean,
it's like
what
I'm
kind
saying.
of money did he slip in his pocket to do this?
Well, they'll be going up against Reggie Royce and the Black Ranger. Now, you know, like I say, Dave, this is a night of mysteries here.
We tried to find out why Johnny came out earlier. Now we know.
That's right.
He was recruiting a new member for Dixie Devastation, a new partner. Well,
I still wonder what was the
I don't know. I don't approve of it. I mean, Jeff Colette, Johnny Lawler is a young, inexperienced. I don't know. I hope Jeff can hold up his end of this tag. Oh, hip toss. Nice by Johnny Lawler. Follows up with a punch to the head of the Black Ranger. I mean, Jeff Colette, true, he's from Tennessee, but does he really believe in all the ideals that Johnny Lawler does? The South will rise again and so on?
That I don't know, David, but it's like I said,
I'd be interested to find
yet to see Jeff Colette wrestle, but I'm sure he seems like he's had more experience than Johnny Lawler has.
Well, nonetheless, taking a page out of the book of Johnny Lawler. This is not like the Southern Gentleman. I'm not even going to call him that anymore after this.
No.
Wrapping the ring apron right around his face.
That's right, and that's certainly a new trick. And I don't think that's anything that Johnny Lawler's tried before.
Jeff Collette ramming the head of the Black Ranger right into the corner. Tagging in Johnny, comes in, quick shot to the ribs. Drops him down. Johnny Lawler setting him up for a crab, perhaps. Boston crab, I guess we could call it the Tennessee crab. As Jeff Collette comes off right onto the neck. Even Reggie grimaced on that one.
David, for a short conversation, these guys have gotten together awfully quick.
Really?
A lot of people, especially all you stupid Yankees out there, wondering what I got up my sleeve with going out and interrupting the match between the Southern Gentleman Jeff Collette, Hangman Harley Watkins. Well, there's your clue. He is the Southern Gentleman Jeff Collette, and I want Jeff Collette as part of Dixie Devastation. See, in 1861, all you damn Yanks had us figured out. You had us outnumbered. Well, the year's 1991. The Southern's a little smarter. Think about it. 3-on-2 anywhere we go.
Picks him up, bear hug into a belly-to-belly. Took him right over hard.
And Jeff.
Cover, perhaps. Oh, he's just slapping him, having fun, humiliating him.
And Jeff Collette is just standing in the corner, nodding his approval.
With the head scissors, Johnny Lawler. Nice maneuver there as Jeff Collette comes off the ropes with a splash. The new Dixie Devastation. Whoever would have thought?
I don't get it, Dave. I don't get it. Like I say, a very confusing night so far.
Ooh. Airplane spin into a backdrop. Samoan drop. I guess we could call it the Southern drop. Wide open, Johnny Lawler nails him right between the eyes. Hooks the tights, suplex, holds him way up in the air. About a 10-second hang time on that one. Johnny Lawler in control. Off the ropes. Ooh! Hard splash with gosh, has to be 350 pounds. I don't care what he says to the official weigh-in people, but he's got to be over that 350-pound mark. Johnny Lawler holding Reggie wide open as Jeff Collette comes in.
And a punch to the face.
Hard right hand. Ooh, a nice amateur move there. Fireman's carry. Jeff Collette, armbar, another tag on Johnny. Good tag team work for guys that have only been teaming together for 10 minutes as Johnny Lawler.
I was going to say, Dave,
the chin lock.
That's the thing that's really got me confused here. I mean, I wonder if this was set up ahead of time and maybe that match before was just for show.
Who knows?
But these guys look like they have worked together before.
Who knows what's running through his mind? Ooh, I know what's running through Reggie's mind there. Excedrin headache number 43, neck breaker by Johnny Lawler. Ooh, holding the back of his neck. Johnny perhaps following up on it.
And Reggie can't seem to get a tag. He seems to be in somewhat of a daze as he falls back to the canvas.
I think he just fainted. Tags in Jeff Collette.
And they're in the ring.
5 seconds to get out. Ooh, dropped a headbutt right to the midsection.
The referee's trying to wave him off. He's over there talking to Lawler. I don't know what this is going to give Collette an opportunity to do.
Chop to the throat. I don't think Coward saw that.
Nope.
Totally illegal. Now goes over, hits the Black Ranger. Picks up Reggie. Body slam. No, backbreaker over the knee. Tags in Johnny. Jeff Collette. I mean, we've seen a lot of change in attitudes today. Not only AJ Frizzle, Jeff Collette as well. Jeff Collette on the second rope, spike pile driver.
Ooh.
Cover on Reggie, 1, 2, 3, that's it.
Gentlemen, our next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Ocean City, Maryland. He weighs 245 pounds. Beach Boy Vinny.
From the premier seaside resort of Maryland, Ocean City, here comes Beach Boy Vinny Young.
Vinny's got his neon beach colors on today, Dave the Wave.
He has got his hands full today.
Jamaica, 295 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Rasta the Voodoo Man.
Rasta the Voodoo Man from Montego Bay. Just look at those eyes.
This is it.
Stare cuts right through you.
Well, I saw the look on Vinny's face as he saw Rasta the Voodoo Man come out of the dressing room, Dave the Wave, and he knows he's got his hands full today. There's Rasta with that.
Praying to the great Rastafarian gods, I assume.
He's got his necklace on, his patented voodoo walking stick. And he's ready to get in the ring now.
Mom, I should say.
Rasta very deliberate in this ritual before he gets started in each match, Dave the Wave.
Very protective of that cane.
Exactly. He sets that down. He looks above. He still has his necklace on.
Joe DiCarlo calling for the bell.
And we're ready to start the match.
Well, what little of it there will be. I hate to say it, but Beach Boy Vinny Young is about to be destroyed.
Well, Dave the Wave.
Rasta Voodoo Man throwing him into the corner, following up with an elbow.
You notice that Rasta didn't even bother to take that necklace off. I think he figures he's going to make a short shrift of Vinny Beach Boy Young here.
Decapitation. Then again, Corey Roberts did get an upset victory over him, but I think Rasta learned a few lessons from that match. A few weeks back, the Voodoo Vice. Forget it.
And that's
it. Once he
just a little too quick.
He doesn't let go.
Dave the
Joe
Wave.
DiCarlo trying to break it loose.
Dave the Wave, this is
dangerous. This is dangerous. They're throwing Joe DiCarlo back. That's going to be money out of his pocket.
All right, and Dave the Wave, what we're going to take a look at right now is our interview with the insatiable Adrian Hall.
Watsumi, I've had it up to here with you. Well, actually, I've had it up to here with you. And let me tell you something, you slanty-eyed reject from a Kung Fu theater movie. I'm going to take that mask off of you. I'm going to primp you up a little bit. And when we get in the ring, the rising sun is going to set for the last time on your career. But don't worry, I'll give you a kiss before dying.
Hey, you, sitting there watching this pro wrestling show, did you ever wonder how guys like Kirk Dredd, the War Pig, Axel Rotten, and the other UIW stars got into wrestling? Here's your answer. They attended the Pro Wrestling Training Center in Hanover, Pennsylvania. This facility can make you the next UIW star. Call the owner, Phil Livelsberger, at 717-633-9542 and get started in your new exciting career. Stop watching and be watched. Join the Pro Wrestling Training Center now. As Universal Independent Wrestling returns to the Steeltown Entertainment Complex for Romp and Roll #2. Be there for all the exciting action as you'll see Max Thrasher the Bounty Hunter, Kirk Dredd, Axel Rotten, Neil the Power Superior, Dixie Devastation, the War Pig, the Golden Phoenix, the Surgeon, and many other stars of the UIW in over 20 big matches. It's the Steeltown Entertainment Complex, 2401 North Point Boulevard, exit 40 off the Baltimore Beltway. Tickets are $8 for adults, $5 for kids 13 and under. Get your tickets early. Seating is limited. Call the UIW hotline at 301-356-0907. For the best in independent wrestling, it's UIW, where the future of wrestling is now.
Back with more UIW action. Dave the Wave along with Mike Paradise. Mike, this is it. The eight-man tag team elimination match.
It's going to be one crowded ring out there.
It's going to be a confusing one to call, let me tell you.
And we got to have Pee-wee out there to do this match.
I do not envy him.
I don't envy him either.
Don't forget, the only way that a team can win, once a guy is pinned, disqualified, counted out, etc., he is gone, and the rest of the team continues till AJ Fritzoid. Wait a minute! Oh no!
David, like I said,
AJ, no!
A confusing night, David.
I can't believe that AJ Fritzoid coming out with Axel Rotten and the Bounty Hunter? No!
A confusing night, David, like I said
Just a couple weeks ago, AJ and Axel were ripping each other's eyes out, and now they're teaming together. AJ.
They're teaming together, and look who's behind it, Dave.
Kevin.
Your old buddy. Kevin, the untrue Casey.
I don't want to get into that situation with me. They've been fined for it. Hopefully it's behind us.
Well, you can believe, though, that he's behind it. Max
paid for it.
Max, the bounty hunter crasher, Ken Kalua, AJ Frissoid, and Axel Rott.
New Mexico. He weighs 277 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Cactus Jack.
Cactus Jack.
Coming out with the Golden Phoenix, Neil the Power Superior, and Killer Hit Kirk Dredd. They'll be taking on Axel Rott, Max Thrasher, the Bounty Hunter, King Kalua, and AJ Frissoid. Can you believe it?
Well, they're starting. It looks like they're almost squaring off right now, Dave.
Don't forget, once a guy's pinned, disqualified, counted out, etc., he is gone. Back to the dressing room. The rest of the team continues. Already match getting underway with Cactus and AJ Frissoid going at it. Jack throwing AJ right outside. Jack wants to take on all four of them. Don't forget, Jack, you got three partners behind you. There he is.
Well, they're working for a little strategy, and there he is, Kevin Casey.
Axel Rotten seems to be the team captain here.
And Kevin Casey, you can bet he's going to try and be as much of this match as he possibly can.
This is going to be a wild one, let me tell you. Right now, the #1 free agent in professional wrestling, King Kalua, looks like he'll be facing off against Cactus Jack. Here comes Axel Rott and AJ Frissoid. I wonder if he signed with Kevin Casey. That would be the ultimate insult.
That's a good question, Dave, but if we're to take the information from your interview and the way the things appear right now, it would certainly seem that way.
This is going to be a wild one. We've got 8 men out here, 1 referee, and a manager on the outside. You can't count him out. He's always sticking his hands in, or that golf club, Kevin Casey.
That's what I'm saying. He will work to make himself a factor in this match.
Once a man is pinned, disqualified, counted out, they have to go back to the dressing room, leaving the rest of their partners to fend for themselves. Trying to get things started here now. Cactus Jack is ready. A little team meeting over in the other corner. Jack waiting for his opponent. Who's it going to be?
Well, it looks like Jack's definitely in there for his team. And King Kalua.
It's going to be starting off King Kalua from Pacific Palisades, Hawaii.
And there's a switch. The Golden Phoenix steps in the ring as Cactus Jack steps out.
King Kalua up on the ropes. The Golden Phoenix looks like he's going to be starting off. Oh, here comes the Bounty Hunter. Make up your mind, guys.
Well, this is a matchup we've seen before.
Yeah, hot feud in its own right. These two have been going at it for quite some time. Well, collar and elbow lockup. Bounty Hunter backing Phoenix. Watch it, he's dangerous on the ropes. Taking him off. Oh, Phoenix!
What a move!
An elbow slingshot.
What a move, Dave, the
Beautiful.
Wave. That's certainly worth the price of admission.
Watch it.
Right there.
Bounty caught him with a boot. Elbow to the back of the neck. Picking up Phoenix for a power slam. Dropped him down hard.
And there's the first tag of the match.
Tagging in. Looks like King Kalua coming in. Boot right to the ribs of the Golden Phoenix. Oh, but he tagged in. Killer Hit Kirk Dredd. He's ready. He's fired up.
Yes, Kirk Dredd is ready for this match. And we might see that patented Killer Hit move.
Well, right now, reverse wrist lock by the Killer. Oh, Kalua had the hair. Kalua had the hair.
And don't forget, Dave, we still have Kevin Casey.
Gotta watch him.
Prowling the ring outside as he pounds that golf club on the apron.
All times, Pee-wee has got to have his eye on Kevin Casey. Collar and elbow lockup, Kirk Dredd and King Kalua. Armbar by the Killer Hit. Ooh. Winding it in. Bounty trying to reach in to grab it. Killer Hit. Takes him over, nice arm drag, tags in Cactus Jack. He's the one that people want to see. Came all the way from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Driving forearm.
So look all around this building, look all around the dressing rooms, and what do you see? men of different sizes, different colors, different ages, different hairstyles. And they all got one thing in common. They want a piece of me. They want a piece of me. Well, it doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what you do. You walk in on your feet, you get carried out on a plate.
Number one free agent. Side headlock looks like a tag onto Axel Rotten. King Kalua coming off, jumping over both Axel and Jack. Once again, Jack down. Oh, ran right into his own partner. Collision right in the center. Jack from behind. Atomic drop right into Axel again, who knocked Bounty and AJ off the ring. The team of Axel Rotten, Bounty Hunter, AJ, and Kalua are in trouble now.
Kevin Casey can't believe that happened to his team.
All four of them on the outside of the ring. Oh, a chair just flew in.
All right, and Cactus Jack, he's ready to use it.
Down, Jack, come on.
And another one
maintain
from Axel Rotten.
Once Cactus Jack gets a chair in his hand, watch out.
And Pee-wee moves in to get control of this match very quickly as he takes the chair away from Cactus Jack and hands it to one of the ring attendants. All right, Cactus Jack still in the ring, but and here comes Axel Rotten. So we do have someone from the other team back in there now.
The original British punk rocker himself, Axel Rotten, or so he claims.
And here's a tag, and there's Neil the Power Superior in there.
He wants Neil from Hagerstown, Maryland. Neil the Power, towering up, collar and elbow lock up in the center. Neil with a leg sweep, amateur move, quickly takes Axel down. Axel begging for mercy, not gonna get it. Neil drops it right down with an elbow. Calling for it once again.
King Kalua up on the top rope, and he falls in the ring.
King Kalua fell right in.
There's a tag off to the Golden Phoenix.
Oh, make a wish. Phoenix cover, hooks the leg, 1, 2, oh!
And Axel Rotten gets free as King Kalua gets in there and tries to get him a little assistance.
Takes all 302 pounds over.
Ooh, and there's Max Thrasher as he comes up from behind.
Ooh, Axel with a headbutt on the Golden Phoenix.
Well, that certainly turned the tide.
Choking him on the ropes.
That shot in the back of the head to the Golden Phoenix from Max Thrasher. And now he's in the ring as he tags off from Axel Rotten, and he goes to work on the Golden Phoenix. And they're just swinging pretty wildly right there.
There's the wild thing, AJ Fritzoid.
That's the tag off. Okay, King Kalua gets Pee-wee distracted.
On the back.
Here comes Cactus Jack.
Oh.
And Pee-wee starts backing him out. It looks like distraction techniques all the way.
There. I guess we should call him the bad thing now. King Kalua with a cover on Phoenix.
And he looks like he's got him tagged.
Here. I don't know who's legal and who's...
Well, it gives the Golden Phoenix enough time, Dave, to at least kick out of that press that King Kalua had on him.
Body slam by the King. Comes off the roll. Oh,
nobody's there. And he tags off very quickly. I think King Kalua needs a bit of a breather on this one. Max Thrasher's in there. He's saying, come on, I'll take on the whole team. He doesn't want Neil the Power Superior. He wants one of the other guys. He wants the Golden Phoenix.
Again.
Well, we know there's bad blood between these two guys.
And it's showing right here. Irish whip, drop kick right to the chin. Right, that's how you lose a tooth. Phoenix backs him into the corner, pounding knees. Snapmare takes him over. Fist drop, quick. He's so quick. Oh, man, he's so dirty. The rake to the eyes. Back him into the corner. Irish whip to the corner. Phoenix. Ooh. Bounty Hunter charging in with a splash. Max Thrasher in control.
Certainly knows what he's doing when it comes to Golden Phoenix.
Duck under Phoenix on top. Cross body. Oh, timber. Caught him with the timber. 3 count. Phoenix is eliminated.
There you go. He is eliminated.
The Golden Phoenix has been eliminated with that timber. You don't get up from it. It was a good effort. He went for that cross-body block.
Well, whether the Phoenix likes it or not, he's out of this contest.
It's not over between those two, though, the Bounty Hunter and Golden Phoenix. Kevin Casey and his troops celebrating.
And Max
One down.
lets the crowd know that. 1 down.
3 to go.
And now we've got AJ Fritzoid in there with Neil the Power Superior. The bad thing, as you said, David, he seems like he's switched allegiances here in the UIW.
Hard drag. Neil took him over quickly. Oh, almost caught in enemy territory there.
A little psych move from Cactus Jack. And Killer hit Kirk Dredd. And Pee Wee says, hey, let's wrestle, guys. As he goes over to admonish Kevin Casey, I'm sure that's another distraction technique.
Cheap shot by AJ, now pounding forearms, picks up Neil the Power. Body slam, dumps him right down in the center, off the ropes. Hydraulic elbow right down to the neck. Kevin Casey seems to be pleased with his new find, AJ Fritzoid, and now here comes the bounty hunter. A tag was made. Body slam again.
Oh,
the bounty, Max Thrasher on the top rope, high risk maneuver.
And there he goes, and he misses.
Neil with the cover. 1, 2, 3, he got him! He got him! He got the bounty hunter! Max Thrasher got the bounty hunter right in the center of the ring.
Well, it's even up again,
Neil the
David.
Power pinned him, 1, 2, 3.
Even up again, David.
Evens it up. Kevin Casey is not happy.
And Kevin Casey's
throwing chairs.
Chairs are moving.
Watch it.
Killer hit Kirk Dredd. He's out there. He's walking. Max the Bounty Hunter Thrasher
Jack is pushing him
out
back.
of there.
Wise decision there. Bounty Hunter is dangerous from the outside.
And Pee Wee seems to get some semblance of order back again.
Max Thrasher is out of there.
And we've got Neil the Power Superior as he squares off against King Kalua.
Test of strength. Neil and the King locking up. Pushing down. It looks to be about even so far. Oh,
Neil brings him to his knees. Neil the Power Superior shows you where the power comes from as King Kalua hits his knees. Oh, cheap David, shot. That's in that cheap shot category.
Top wrist lock now by the King Kalua. Got Neil down.
I'll tell you, David, watch it. Kevin Casey's got that golf club pointed in the ring at Neil the Power Superior's back.
Oh, caught him this time. Spins him around. Up in the air. Boom. Atomic drop and Kalua goes flying into the
turnbuckle, and he's out of the ring.
Kalua outside. Kevin Casey, your team is in trouble.
That's it, and Pee Wee is telling Kevin Casey's team, get back in the ring.
It's been evened up, 3 against 3.
And there's the tag off. AJ Fritzoid about ready to come back in the ring now, Dave.
Here comes the bad thing, AJ Fritzoid.
He wants him to tag off.
He wants Killer hit Kirk Dredd. He wants Killer Ed. Here's the tag. Here they come. Here comes the Killer hit. Going right to work on AJ with punches, and now AJ in control, chops. Folks, this is a street fight. AJ Fritzoid perhaps showing some street savvy. Ooh.
And a short clothesline
right to the throat. He antagonizing Jack. Jack coming in meanwhile. AJ pounding away on the Killer hit.
Once again, another distraction technique, so AJ could get a few other shots in on Killer hit Kirk Dredd.
Kick. Going over consulting with Kevin Casey, his newfound manager, but Kirk Dredd coming back with some shots of his own. Sets AJ up, takes him in. Oh, elbow smash. AJ's down. Killer hit Kirk Dredd. Backing it, AJ begging in the corner. Kirk Dredd now opening up with some chops. And that bodysuit of the bad thing. Folks, right now we're gonna have to go to a commercial. I hope we don't miss too much, folks. We'll be right back. More UIW action.
The date is set, Saturday, August 17th at 2 p.m. as Universal Independent Wrestling returns to the Steeltown Entertainment Complex for Romp and Roll #2. Be there for all the exciting action as you'll see Max Thrasher the Bounty Hunter, Kirk Dredd, Axel Rotten, Neil the Power Superior, Dixie Devastation, the War Pig, the Golden Phoenix, the Surgeon, and many other stars of the UIW in over 20 big matches. It's the Steeltown Entertainment Complex, 2401 North Point Boulevard, exit 40 off the Baltimore Beltway. Tickets are $8 for adults, $5 for kids 13 and under. Get your tickets early. Seating is limited. Call the UIW hotline at 301-356-0907. For the best in independent wrestling, it's UIW, where the future of wrestling is now.
UIW, the 8-man tag team elimination match. It's still 3-on-3. Cactus Jack, Killer Hit Kirk Dread, Neil the Power Superior against King Kalua, AJ Fritzoid, and Axel Rotten. King Kalua in control down on Neil, who comes back with some elbow shots to the midsection. Comes off the ropes, catches him, shoulder block. Kalua goes down, another shoulder block.
And Dave, the way the action has been fast and
Jumps
furious.
over. Oh, wait a minute. Casey, I saw it.
I knew it was going to happen.
Casey stuck his foot in there.
I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. That's what
Pee-wee
Casey
did not see it. Casey tripped up Neil, and Kalua caught him and pinned him.
And that's it. And now we're reduced. It's 3-2.
Look at that. It makes me sick.
And Fritzoid confirms it as he shakes hands with Kevin, Kevin the Untruth Casey, as he congratulates him on the move he made to get the Power Superior.
I'm supposed to be unbiased out here, but I can't help it.
All right.
I can't help it.
Pee-wee's letting him know where he wants him. Neil, the Power Superior.
Guys, my blood.
Knows that there's no use in protesting.
Meanwhile, Cactus Jack and King Kalua locking up in the center. Jack with a knee to Kalua's gut. Pounding fist to the side of the head. Setting him up for another one. Bullseye with a forearm right to the nose. Cover. This may be it. 1, 2. Close.
And he pops out of it.
Cactus Jack side headlock. Kalua pushes off. Jack off throw. Axel caught him from behind with a knee. Jack's down. Here comes Axel. Pounding on Jack. Jack in trouble, back in the corner. Ooh, headbutt. That's not gonna hurt Jack as he comes back
makes
with
a
some
comeback.
punches of his own. Jack pounding. Axel back into the corner. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, whoa, Jack missed.
And hung his shoulder up on that ring post.
Axel dumps him out. Jack on the outside. Watch out for Casey. Watch out for Casey. Axel's distracting the ref. Casey with the golf club.
Going to work on him with the golf club. And he's got him.
Jack's got him.
He had him for a minute there, Dave the Wave. And Kevin Casey, slippery guy that he is, manages to get away.
Watch out. Jack's back inside. Axel. Forearm. Takes him to the ropes. Axel put his head down. Jack caught him with a kick.
You'll see just how much damage that
Cactus with a headbutt, setting him up for that. Yes, the pendant clothesline. Throwing himself over the top rope as well. There on the outside, where Jack is at most at home. On the outside of the ring,
he's got Axel by the back.
They could be counted out. Oh, wait a minute.
As he throws some kind of liquid in Jack's face, and it slams him into one of the arena posts.
Out of the camera's range, they're way out on the floor.
They're going at it.
Rotten and Cactus Jack. Looks like Pee-wee's up to about a 9 count. 10, that's it. That's it. They're both
disqualified.
They are both eliminated from this match.
That's it. As we still don't know, we don't have a camera back there at the exit here at the Steeltown Entertainment Complex.
They're probably still out in the parking lot now. Oh, AJ Fritzoid and Killerhead Kirk Dread. Meanwhile, it's down to 2-on-1. And the Killerhead Kirk Dread in deep trouble now as the Wild Thing AJ Fritzoid and King Kalua double team. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Casey distracting the ref. Casey's up on the apron distracting the ref. Meanwhile, double DDT on the Killerhead Kirk Dread. Oh, no.
All the distraction techniques we've come to expect from Kevin Casey.
Referees for this match.
As King Kalua. Only a 2 count. Only a 2 count, according to Pee-wee.
They need 2 referees for this.
They sure
should have known. They should have known.
They sure do. With this many guys in the ring at one time.
Double team attack. Kalua setting him up. Oh!
And he hits Fritzoid.
Come on from behind. 1. He got him.
He counts out King Kalua. Killer hit Kirk Dread.
But AJ catches him right off with a forearm. Kalua, you're out of there.
Leave the ring.
Kalua is out of there.
This is it. Pee-wee's having a hard enough time. Finally gets King Kalua out of the ring.
AJ
Fritzoid.
Side suplex, setting him up. Drives him right into the mat. It's down to 1-on-1, folks. The bad thing, AJ Fritzoid, an abrupt attitude change. He's gotten hard and decided to turn his back on the fans with a hard fist right there.
And he looks like he's going to come back for another one to the midsection. Kevin Casey says, move him this way, AJ, and I'll help you out.
Picking him up with that mane of hair. Forearm to the back of the head. Oh, but Killer Hit firing back. He's not finished yet. Taking him to the ropes now. Irish whip. Oh, flying burrito forearm. Killer Hit has him down. Killer Hit, oh, throwing the bad thing way out. He dumped him. He's on the outside. Watch out for Casey. Watch out. Right. Oh, wait a minute. He's got a chair. He's got a chair.
Killer Hit Kurt Dredd coming out, and he catches it right in the head.
See that Casey distracted Pee-wee. And AJ nailed him with the chair.
Catches it right flush on the face.
Oh, wait a minute.
And this looks like this could be it.
The Wild Thing rolling him over. Oh, come on. Hooking the leg, too. That's it.
That's it, Dave.
That's it.
Chaos is number one in the UIW.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, the Wild
Folks, we got to go to a break. We'll be right back with more UIW after this.
The date is set, Saturday, August 17th at 2 p.m. as Universal Independent Wrestling returns to the Steeltown Entertainment Complex for Romp and Roll number 2. Be there for all the exciting action as you'll see Max Thrasher the Bounty Hunter, Kirk Dredd, Axel Rotten, Neil the Power Superior, Dixie Devastation, the War Pig, the Golden Phoenix, the Surgeon, and many other stars of the UIW in over 20 big matches. It's the Steeltown Entertainment Complex, 2401 North Point Boulevard, exit 40 off the Baltimore Beltway. Tickets are $8 for adults, $5 for kids 13 and under. Get your tickets early. Seating is limited. Call the UIW hotline at 301-356-0907. For the best in independent wrestling, it's UIW, where the future of wrestling is now.
Hey, you, sitting there watching this pro wrestling show, did you ever wonder how guys like Kirk Dredd, the War Pig, Axel Rotten, and the other UIW stars got into wrestling? Here's your answer. They attended the Pro Wrestling Training Center in Hanover, Pennsylvania. This facility can make you the next UIW star. Call the owner, Phil Livelsberger, at 717-633-9542 and get started in your new exciting career. Stop watching and be watched. Join the Pro Wrestling Training Center now.
Attention wrestling fans, here's your chance to add all the great UIW action to your home video library. Universal Independent Wrestling is now available on video cassette. Each action-packed tape contains one exciting hour of UIW matches and interviews as seen on TV, all for the incredibly low price of $14.95. Just send $2 in a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address on your screen to receive your catalog of all the great UIW action now available to you.
Kevin the Truth Casey with a very victorious Axel Rotten. He did it for me. He did it for Chaos. Thank you. I had a great birthday, Axel.
Well, you know, Kevin the Truth Casey, the date was July 27th. The place was the Teamsters Hall in Baltimore, Maryland. You're looking at the toughest man in the UIW. Well, guess what, my friends? This is Axel Rotten, bloody well revolting, the greatest British punk to ever step into the ring in the UIW, along with Kevin the Truth Casey and the rest of Chaos. We rule, and Larry Beck, thanks for the trophy. I love taking your money and your gold.
Dave the Wave, what a great television main event. We have an 8-man tag team match, and boy, did they take that out in style.
Total mayhem again. The Wild Thing, AJ Fritzloy, becoming the bad thing, I guess you could call it. He got the tainted victory thanks to Kevin Casey. What a show. It gets better every week, Mike.
Well, Dave the Wave, it's like I'm saying, he comes under the influence of Kevin the Untruth Casey, and that's what happens. That's the kind of event we wind up with. Killer Hit Kurt Dredd catches it in the face, and that's the end of the match. And we'll see you next week on Universal Independent Wrestling.
The date is set, Saturday, August 17th at 2 p.m. as Universal Independent Wrestling returns to the Steeltown Entertainment Complex for Romp and Roll number 2. Be there for all the exciting action as you'll see Max Thrasher the Bounty Hunter, Kirk Dredd, Axel Rotten, Neil the Power Superior, Dixie Devastation, the War Pig, the Golden Phoenix, the Surgeon, and many other stars of the UIW in over 20 big matches. It's the Steeltown Entertainment Complex, 2401 North Point Boulevard, exit 40 off the Baltimore Beltway. Tickets are $8 for adults, $5 for kids 13 and under. Get your tickets early. Seating is limited. Call the UIW hotline at 301-356-0907. For the best in independent wrestling, it's UIW, where the future of wrestling is now.
Attention wrestling fans, here's your chance to add all the great UIW action to your home video library. Universal Independent Wrestling is now available on video cassette. Each action-packed tape contains one exciting hour of UIW matches and interviews as seen on TV. All for the incredibly low price of $14.95. Just send $2 in a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address on your screen to receive your catalog of all the great UIW action now available to you. Hey, you, sitting there watching this pro wrestling show, did you ever wonder how guys like Kirk Dredd, the War Pig, Axel Rotten, and the other UIW stars got into wrestling? Here's your answer. They attended the Pro Wrestling Training Center in Hanover, Pennsylvania. This facility can make you the next UIW star. Call the owner, Phil Livelsberger, at 717-633-9542 and get started in your new exciting career. Stop watching and be watched. Join the Pro Wrestling Training Center now.